he didn't include me in the bank account. So this is before I met Seth. And I teamed up with a guy who was like 65 years old and just filed for bankruptcy. And he had a company that would consult other owners how to run their business. And he filed bankruptcy, which I found kind of ironic. And this is the guy I decided to go into business with. So anyway, we bought a single family home not too far from here in New Jersey. A smaller, probably 1,800 square feet or something. Needed a little work, did everything wrong. We didn't even test the septic before we bought it. I raised the money initially from my father. You know, friends and family is a lot of times how you raise that initial dollar. And looking back, it was good, but it was also bad because it didn't allow us to check enough boxes. You know, if I'd worked with a hard money lender, they would have required a certain amount of due diligence and so on. And, no one knew how to flip houses here. So anyway, my father had given us the majority of the money for the deal. I remember my business partner got the wrong insurance for the property. He got like personal home insurance for the property to save some money. And he ended up having a bank account, which I was so naive, I didn't even ask for access to the bank account. Here I am bringing in all the money for the deal from my father with this old bankrupt, pretty much scam artist guy. He didn't include me in the bank account. He didn't even put my name on it. I didn't even know enough to ask, and
what was his role supposed to be?
He was supposed to manage the contractors. So I sourced the deal and raised the capital. He was supposed to manage the project overall, make sure we get the right insurance, hire the right contractor. And he hired a contractor that was just as shady as he was. We ended up paying this contractor for his poor quality work, and then he never paid his subcontractors. So his subcontractors came back into the house. They broke back in one night and stole out all the piping and all the fixtures they had secured to the house. They stole them back and left the house a complete disaster. Then when I approached my partner about this, he said, well, I don't know what to do. I hired him. This is the risk. I guess we owe your dad $250,000 and that's it. And I was like, no, that's not an option, man. And then it all kind of unraveled from there.